at soldiergaming_live, said,
इन गेम कमेंट्री का आनंद ले, चैनल सब्सक्राइब करें, जल्द ही मेरी खुद की लाइव कमेंट्री शुरू होगी।
Stop streaming button. See, Drake, transit, sources, scenes window, list, game cap, button open source field, scenes window, list, game cap, starting soon.
Hate it when my doubts and my fears swell up like the ocean. It feels like I could drown in my tears. Everything's overflowing. Scared that I won't get it right. My nerves are working overtime. Tell myself to calm down and breathe. Step out of the shadows, into the fire. Don't be afraid to go out on a wire. Live in the moment, turn it louder. This is what you made for. You just gotta be fearless. Just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless. You just gotta be fearless.
Game capture. Sources window, list, game capture 2. See, button open, combo box scale to window collapse down. Zoom out, window combo box cricket 24. Zoom combo, button open source, scenes window, list, game cap, cricket 24. Speech mode off.
Good afternoon to all. We're here at the AUS Bowl. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and Pakistan. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Alison. It's time now for the toss. Let's join the pitch side to see who'll be donning the pads first.
The captain showing a lot of confidence in the bowling attack with that decision. The opening batters will be feeling pretty confident looking at this pitch.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup, Let's see what happens first ball. PAK has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't get it through the field. Good pick up, big chance. No, terrible shot. Wow, that's missed the lot. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. Australia are 9 for none.
Good over for the batters to start the innings.
And we're into the attack now from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Crack! Head was completely still and they've struck that hard, high and long for 6. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. 6 more. Away she goes into the crowd. It's a big maximum as well.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top and it just keeps going.
Mooney is starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Nearly gets the edge. And we're with a great delivery there. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's a chance if it hits, that's out. Oh, simple run out.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Wow, power off the front foot, goes all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's the over. Australia 36 for 1. And we're from the pavilion end. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. A direct hit and this could be gone. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Belts it away. Perry with 4 more. 5 runs out of there. Australia are 41 for 2.
The run rate's just nudged down a touch that over, but the start's allowed them to really try and attack the last few overs of the power play with absolute gusto.
Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. Pakistan managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Needs a dot ball.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Great shot through the gap.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Perry goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick. Perry has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Well, the captain's made every effort to try and curb this onslaught, but the batters have had answers for every question so far.
the right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Good pick up, big chance. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Nine runs added in that over. Australia are 99 for 2.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
End of the over. Australia are 100 for 2. Dar from the pavilion end. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Onto that early, that could be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Square cut, finds point, no run. Dar finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Misses, that's a big chance gone begging. Six of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Out, straight to deep long on. Didn't have to move at all for that one. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Dar, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Perfectly timed.
You just can't bowl that wide to someone of this skill. That's just a simple square cut through to the boundary. 4 runs.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh my, that's racing away.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive. Iqbal from the northern end.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Nearly gets the edge. Iqbal with a great delivery there. Two straight, and it's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
No, no, no. Terrible shot. Over. Australia 157 for 4.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Sandhu, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Needs a direct hit. They've gone up here. Doesn't agree with the decision and will challenge it.
Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh boy, that is so close to leg. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. End of the over, 6 off it. Australia are 163 for 5.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
Sana coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Late cut, straight to the fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Misses everything. Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
The delivery was poor, but it still needed to be put away. And what a lovely shot to bring up the 4.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score. Sandhu from the pavilion end.
Can she get the 50? A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Oh, Harris went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. "19 runs added there. Australia are 189 for 5.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Needs to be on target. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Litchfield, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Oh, wow. That is out of here. That could be out of the ground. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of a huge over. 21 from it. Australia are 210 for 5.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
Take that. Pivoted onto the back foot and launched it for 6.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be at maximum.
That's a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
Phillips shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck. Litchfield has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Over. Australia at 229 for 5. Sandhu, the spinner, coming into the attack. Huge shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep. That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Pakistan with a massive shout. Well, now that could be out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot, just sailed away.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Baig, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though.
Lovely bit of batting. The century comes up, and really that has been a well-controlled innings. Hasn't given the bowlers much of a chance, that's for sure.
This is a massive total, really good hitting throughout the batting order. It's going to be a really tough ask to overhaul this score. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Shoot, deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Second dead ball in a row. Maybe there's something wrong with their shoes.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Shoot, overstepped by a fair way. You don't want to be giving away extra deliveries too often.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance. How will the bowler respond?
That'll be a dead ball.
Might look to go big again here.
Second dead ball now.
Can she come back with a dot ball?
Well, that's the third dead ball in a row, and the batter looks to be getting a tad annoyed at this. You can always lower the bowling difficulty down a bit. Might help you until you get the hang of things.
How will she reply?
Was quick onto that in the infield. Massive outside edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Couldn't get it through the field. Six runs added there. Pakistan are 6 for none. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Out. That's a special catch. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail. She's got her tail up.
Drilled that one away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Straight to the fielder. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 14 for 1. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Gone, knocked them over, just too much pace there.
That's a key wicket. Not what you want so early in the innings. Barely troubling the scorer.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Can't get that outside the ring field. Finds the edge. Australia almost pleading with the umpire, but I think I heard 2 noises though. Garth from the pavilion end. Perry, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. The bowler looks really confident. Misses everything. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Great shot through the gap.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Pakistan weren't given much of an opportunity there, a very tidy over. Going with pace now.
The new bowler into the attack for Australia.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the spinner.
Swept away but finds the fielder. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Riaz, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Healy, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Cuts that off well in the infield.
Riaz watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Australia with a massive shout. Going with spin now.
Into the attack.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Sutherland coming into the attack from the pavilion end. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Grace Harris, the new bowler.
Harris from the pavilion end.
Change of bowling. The leg spinner is coming on to bowl.
The right arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Great shot, through the gap.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Collects that one simple as you like inside the ring. 5 runs added in the over. Pakistan are 38 for 2.
And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Caught. And it's one of the easiest catches you'll see. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Edged, what a ball. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Brilliant diving stop. Over Pakistan, a 40 for 3. Perry coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Massive outside edge. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Riaz drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here. Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Well, there is a saying, you can't direct the wind, but you can change your sails. It might be time to accelerate if they want to have a chance still.
Georgia Wareham, the new bowler.
Wareham from the northern end.
Sana watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will the bowler respond?
Chance, gone. Oh, quick hands, that's gone.
It's another wicket, the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Everyone's gone up. Nearly gets the edge. Wareham with a great delivery there. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. Australia has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Couldn't get it through the field. 6 runs added in that over. Pakistan at 56 for 5.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Straight to the fielder. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Can't get that outside the ring field. Perry over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. Perry will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Chance to run two. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Sutherland has been going really well here. Comes back on from the pavilion end. Bowled. Perfect Yorker. Brilliant bowling.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
The right-handed batter is coming in at number 8.
Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Finds the edge. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Big edge. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the fielder with that shot. Sutherland finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Wareham from the northern end.
Anwar watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Missed it. That was a chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Swept away but finds the fielder. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Power and precision in that shot. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
King back on now. A nice glance off the pads. No stopping that one.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Doesn't beat the infield. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. How will she reply?
Australia needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets on the front foot and it flies over the boundary.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Everyone's gone up. Nice shot, just a flick off the pads.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Perfectly timed.
Solid shot, really well played. Ball was just a little short, and that was a great shot off the back foot.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. King from the pavilion end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nicely played. Runs one. Too full, and should get what it deserved.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
That's the over. Pakistan are 103 for 7.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Shoots back into the attack.
Is going with the medium pacer.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Pakistan are 114 for 7.
Middle overs haven't been kind. They've been bogged down, and the required rate has climbed.
Grace Harris, the new bowler, into the attack.
Garth coming back into the attack. They've gone up here. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Edged. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Garth straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but have to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Great commitment. Onto that early, that could be 4. Over, Pakistan are 121 for 8.
Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Shoot from the northern end. Sutherland has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Perry, coming back into the attack, has done well so far. Dives and takes a nice catch. What a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock. She's got her tail up.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Straight to the fielder. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
That's it, they're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, there's only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.
At @SoldierGaming_live. Said. By Dostan Pasand Aaya to like our subscribe Caro.
Speech mode talk. Ops 30, button open source filled scenes window list and stream.